19 and 23 on non-starters. We've got Mark Woods, number 24, and Sam Morbey, number 28. So, the lineup, is it going to be number 16, Adam Shipp, surely the man they've all got to beat. Came to Shropshire last year, won the championship. He went to Lancashire this year, won it again. One of the new boys in the 250 class. For so long the 250s were dominated by Stott, Thomas and Wadsworth. But Adam Shipp, double British champion in the first race of the afternoon, takes down and away to go. And a rolling start from Adam Shipp, leads as they go into first turn, and wow, already he's about 30 metres up on Craig Willis as they go down the back straight. So it is Adam Shipp out in front, as we expected perhaps. He leads it. Off the bottom turn, Shipp leads in second place there. Daniel Slater, number 8. Willis in third. That's the 1, 2, 3. Morbey behind them in fourth place, but it's all about Adam Shipp in this one. But later on in the meeting, of course, he's going to meet the Jason Stotts and he's going to meet the big boys. But at the moment, Adam Shipp just having it all his own way from Daniel Slater. And Morbey going through on the inside, really, really hard, goes through on the inside of Craig Willis, but goes wide, and Willis is back on the inside, but Morbey on the outside. In the green letters, hang on, Morbey goes out, so we've lost Sam Morbey down the back straight as we go into the last lap. Shipp with a substantial lead from second place man Daniel Slater, then Craig Willis in fourth place, Mark Woods, and behind Mark Woods, number 4, and that's an addition to your programme. So we look to our left. Comfortable win for number 16, Adam Shipp. This is only my opinion. We'll give you the official result in a moment. In second place, Daniel Slater, number 8. In third place, number 5, Craig Willis. The official result in just a moment. That event, or that race I should say, was sponsored by Guy Allott Motorcycles. Guy Allott Motorcycles, our thanks to them for sponsoring race 1. In third place, number 5, Craig Willis. In fourth place, number 24, Mark Woods, and in fifth place, number 4. So those numbers again, a win for number 16, Adam Shipp, followed by 8, 5, 24, and 4. That race sponsored by Guy Allott Motorcycles. We move on to race 2, still with the 250s. We have number 31, Paul Simmons, 33, Richard Smith, former British champion. We do have Richard Smith right on the inside. Sam Flowers, 44, Steve Syrett, always goes quick, number 62. Rob Bradley, 64. Do we have Rob on the line? I hope we do, because he's a master of all classes. Yes, we do. He really is a master of everything. 67, David Knowles, the man from York. Gary Wells and Ian Pope. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Richard Smith or David Knowles? Or is it going to be Rob Bradley? We'll have to wait and see where they're going. It's a clean break and Knowles on the outside. It's quick into the first turn, but it's a long, long way in that first turn, but it's Knowles. Right around the outside, tremendous first burn for young David Knowles. So the Yorkshireman leads as they go into the bottom turn for the first time. The rest bunched up very close, but David it is who leads in second place there. Paul Simmons, number 31, and Richard Smith back in the pack, but David Knowles really just steaming away from them down that back straight. Into the bottom bend for the second time. The order then still the same with Dave Knowles out in front, Paul Simmons in second place, Richard Smith in third, and behind Richard Smith, Rob Bradley. But a tremendous ride here from Dave. Into the bottom turn for the third time and barring mechanical problems. With a lap to go, the man from York leading by some 70 or 80 metres, still in second place there, Paul Simmons, Richard Smith in third. And Smith just getting locked up a little bit on the top turn, but no problem, still holds on to that third place. It's all about getting points to get to the semi-final in the 250 class today. The winner then, 67, David Knowles. Second place goes to Paul Simmons. Third place to Richard Smith. And fourth place there, I think, just to Gary Wells. But we'll give you the official result in just a moment. second race. The time for the first race was 1 minute 15 seconds, 1 minute 15, time, a speed of 47.3. Race 2, sponsored by Framlington Motorcycles. A win then for number 67, David Knowles. In second place, number 31, Paul Simmons. In third place, number 33, Richard Smith. In fourth place, number 70, Gary Wells. Fifth, number 62, Steve Syrett. Sixth, number 64, Rob Bradley. And seventh, number 71, Ian Pope. Those numbers again, 67, 31, 33, 70, 62, 64, and 71. The time for race 2, 1:15 and 1/5, 1:15 and 1/5, 47.2. Race 3. Mark Lucy, lead through, very fast, Matt Etherington, Stott and Strudwick. And into the first turn. It's all very close as they go down the back straight. Former British champion, of course, in this one, number 94 from the Midlands. Around the outside, Jason Stott, but leading as they go into the second lap. We have Lee Street, also, of course, a former British champion. Two British champions in this one then. Lee Street out in front. In second place, Steve Lee. Then, Jason Stott. Going backwards at the moment. Dies in the third place, but it's Lee Street, the champion, 3 years ago. Out in front. He nearly won it last year as well, but not quite. Just got pipped by Adam Shipp. Into the last lap then, Lee Street leads. In second place is number 82, that's Chris Still, and behind them is Jason Stott. So, into the last turn, looks behind him, knows it's safe, win for number 75, Lee Street. Stotty comes through in the second, just got second place from Chris Still, number 82 there, in third place, and behind Chris Still, I made it Steve Lee, but we'll wait for the official result. But no doubt about the winner of race 3, former British champion, number 75, Lee Street. Race 3, that event sponsored by Antique Engineering. Race 3, a win for number 75, Lee Street. In second place, number 74, Jason Stott. Two British champions there, 1 and 2. In third place, number 82, Chris Still. In fourth place, number 93, Steve Lee. Fifth, number 81, Mark Evans. Sixth, number 124, Keith Strudwick. Seventh, number 73, Mark Busey. And eighth, number 80, Will Tustin. Those numbers again are 75, 94, 82, 93, 81, 124, 73 and 80. The time, 1 minute 15, 1 minute 15, 47.3. We move on to race 4, 2 non-starters, a 133 Carl Squirrel, and number 173, and that is Neil Taylor. We do have one addition, Chris Ellis, number 681, so we've got Kevin Taylor, John Wallace, Matthew Francis, Luke Pitman, Graham Thomas, another former British champion in this one. But as they go off the line, Pitman it is released. Thomas there in second place. Thomas was double British champion back in the early 90s, 92 and 93, or 91 and 92. I should know, he lives about 2 miles from me, but it's all a long time ago. About 10 years ago anyway, Graham was double British champion. But out in front, Lee Pitman, Thomas on the inside, as they go into that top turn for the second time. And Graham Thomas it is, who goes to the front as they go into the bottom corner, goes up the inside of Lee Pitman, and Thomas it is. Or is it? Because Pitman's there on the outside, but no, it's Thomas who leads. Pitman second. Third place there, the veteran, Matthew Classen. He's been racing motivation longer than I've been having on with it, but he's a cracking bloke, he really is. Matthew Classen, one of the veterans of the sport there in third place, having a lonely ride. So, last lap. Lee Pitman still chasing Graham Thomas. Matthew Classen still there in third. In fourth place, number 126, Kevin Taylor. But as we look to our left, it is going to be a win for the man wearing the Mixley Motorcod vest, number 314, Graham Thomas. Second place goes to number 201, Lee Pitman. Third place goes to number 196, Matthew Classen. That's the 1, 2, 3. A win for number 314, Graham Thomas. In second place, number 201, Lee Pitman. In third place, number 196, Matthew Classen. In fourth place, number 126, Kevin Taylor. In fifth place, number 180, John Wallace. And in sixth place, number 681. Those numbers again from the top: 314, 201, 196, 126, 180, and 681. The race sponsored by Joan and Keith Bates, and the time for that one was 1 minute 19, 1 minute 19, 44.9. We move on to 1,000 sidecars left-handed, and we should have 6 outputs on the line, but we don't. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the 2 that we're missing are number 19 and number 151. So we got number 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, number 114, Mike Brown and Nathan Brown, and number 123, Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman. Down the back straight for the first time, it's number 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish, with about a 20-metre lead over second place man, number 123, Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman. That's the leading 2, the other 2 battling for that third place, number 81 there on the outside, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, and number 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. But feel getting strung out a little bit as they go into the bottom turn for the second time. Still with Clive Holland and Steve Fish, number 27 out in front. Number 123, Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman in second. Chris Downs in third and Mike Downs in fourth. So the race seems to have settled down, and barring mechanical problems, I'm sure that's the way they're going to finish. So starting his last lap, Clive Holland and Steve Fish, number 27. Number made famous, of course, by the one and only Gerald Short. I'm sure a lot of you know that Gerald's in negotiations to move to Australia, so we won't be seeing Gerald for too much longer, but hopefully he'll come back and visit us occasionally. But 27 today is Clive Holland and Steve Fish. They win it from Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman. Number 123, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, and number 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. Official results in just a moment. Suffolk Superglass, a win for number 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish. In second place, number 123, Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman. In third place, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And in fourth place, number 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. The time, 1 minute 26 and 2/5, 41.1, 41.1, 1:26 and 2/5. That race sponsored by Suffolk Superglass. Over the page to race 6, first race of the day for the 350s. Unfortunately, Richard Smith, number 33, is a non-starter. Maybe somebody can let me know what's happened to Richard. So we're left with some really quick riders. Richard would have been up the front in this one, battling it out with Tony Davey, number 3, Kevin Buck, number 4, Matt Etherington, number 5, 7, Gareth Hickmott, 16, Mick Webster, 17, Jim Mount, and 21, Rob Goldman. Who's going to win this? How about number 3, Tony Davey? Into the first turn, and it's all close. Davey in the middle of the pack as they go round that first turn. And still very, very close as they come off the bend with Matt Etherington in front, second close to the moment, and in front. And Davey Davey there, struggling a little bit at the moment, back in 5th place. So, it's still anybody's but Matt Etherington, it is, who leads as they come off the bend for the second time. Close to the fuel line, Kevin Buck. Kevin Buck closing down Etherington as they go into the bottom turn. The checkered flag, 1 lap away. Off the bend, Etherington leads, Buck in second. Who's he going to be? Buck right to turn on the inside, a little on the top turn. Has he got it? Oh, that's tremendous stuff. Round the back straight, absolutely side by side. Buck goes to the front, but has he gone too quick? He may go wide, but no! Tremendous last turn for Kevin Buck. He wins the second place to Matt Etherington, third place to Gareth Hickmott, fourth place to number 17, Pitman, to number 3, Tony Davey. So, good ride there for Kevin Buck. Number 4, the man from Ruislip. I think Kevin used to live in Yorkshire, I'm not sure about that. But by Acorn Building Contractors, a win for number 4, Kevin Buck. Second place to number 5, Matt Etherington. Third to number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Fourth, number 17, Tim Mount. Fifth, number 3, Tony Davey. And sixth, number 21, Rob Gosden. The time for that one, 1 minute 15 and 2/5, 1:15 and 2/5, 47.1. Those numbers again for race 6, numbers 4, 5, 7, 17, 3 and 21. That race today is he the man to beat in race 7. So, we've got Gordon Walker here is to us, the outside gate, Denham's in the middle. Race 7 on the line, takes go up, away they go. First turn, wow, very close, a good start there for Mike Peters. But down the back straight, it's young Denham who leads into that first turn. Tremendous stuff. Lewis Denham, 15, this kid is. It's just unbelievable. But number 37 there, Mike Peters in second, but Lewis Denham absolutely just sailing away from the pack, 60, 70 metres up, into the bottom turn for the second time. Denham it is then, not a big wheelie. The pack fighting away for that second place. Number 37, Mike Peters, alongside him. And those two battling for the second spot, but Denham's in a different race. Off the bottom turn. And he's half a lap in front as they go into the last lap. Second place, still with Mike Peters. Third place with James Peters, and the rest of them scrapping away, but runs up to our left. The man from China, Lewis Denham, number 81, big wheelie, he wins it. Race 7 goes to Lewis Denham. How about that? In second place, number 68, Daniel Berwick. And behind him in third place, by my ranking anyway, was number 37, Mike Peters, and behind Mike Peters was James Peters. Goes to number 81, Lewis Denham. In second place, number 68, Daniel Berwick. In third place, number 37, Mike Peters. In fourth place, number 45, James Peters. In fifth place, number 61, Chris Ward. In sixth place, number 84, Gordon Walker. And in seventh place, number 67, John Chaldicott. The time for that race, obviously the quickest race of the day so far, 1 minute 14, 48 miles an hour. That race sponsored by AGS Scaffold. The numbers again, race 7, 81, 68, 37, 45, 61, 84 and 67. Race 8, the only non-starter, Bevan Gilbert Jarrett, number 150. So we have Ben Morbey, number 90. Simon Davey, number 131, 139, Dave Mears, 161, Steve Higgins, 170, Mark Taylor, Terry Massingham, number 213, and 611, John Cox. While number 170, Mark Taylor, was 30 yesterday, is he going to celebrate for the win? Away we go, and Mark Taylor it is, as we go into the first turn. We're close behind in Dave Mears, but Taylor it is from Eldersfield. He leads by some 20 metres as they go into that first turn. Number 139, then a tremendous drop to third place. Davey at the moment just holding that third place. Number 131 holding the third place as they go down the back straight, but back with the leader. Mark Taylor it is, getting chased by Dave Mears. 30 metres off. Second, Davey third. And behind them, John Cox, the youngster from the Cheshire Centre. To our left, last lap flag at the ready. Taylor it is then. To the top end for the last time. Davey was in hot pursuit. Then it got to the third place man. That third place man is now John Cox. Simon Davey had it pulled out on the paddock turn on the third lap. We look to our left, and it's a win for number 170, birthday boy, Mark Taylor. Second place goes to 139, Dave Mears. Third place to 611, John Cox. Close behind John Cox, we leave that up to lap scores. It could have been Ben Morbey, number 90, who just got fourth. But the lap scorers will give us the official result. But no doubt about the winner of race 8, it was number 170, Mark Taylor. 170, Mark Taylor. Second, 139, Dave Mears. Third, 611, John Cox. A tie for fourth between 161, Steve Higgins, and number 90, Ben Morbey. So the points will be shared. And in sixth place, number 213, Terry Massingham. Race 8 sponsored by Anglia Fire Protection. Those numbers again are 170, 139, 611, 161 and 90, a tie for 4, and 213. The time for race 8, 111 and 1/5, 111 and 1/5, 49.9, and incredibly Mark Taylor, quickest time of the day, faster than Lewis Denham. We move on to race 9. That race 8, sponsored by Anglia Fire Protection. Peter Baker leads race 9, the first leg of the 375 event. We've got Peter Baker, Gary Hazelden, Roy Gom, Chris Sindall, and Paul Beachy. And on starter, number 55, Ken O'Brien. This race sponsored by Apex Grange. Half distance then. Peter Baker it is, number 1 leading from Gary Hazelden in second spot. But no doubt about the man in front. Peter Baker with about a 50 or 60 metre lead. As the last lap flag is prepared for number 1, Peter Baker. Looking really, really tidy. Peter Baker on the Java from Sudbury. Second place, it is still number 6. Gary Hazelden. Gary from Crowborough. Off the bend, the win for number 1, Peter Baker. He takes race 9. Second place is going to go just to number 6, Gary Hazelden. And then we'll leave that up to Rob scores and sort the minor placings out. All very close. No doubt about the winner of race 9, Peter Baker, number 1. Apex Grange, a win for number 1, Peter Baker. In second place, number 6, Gary Hazelden. In third place, number 31, Chris Sindall. In fourth place, number 14, Roy Gom. And in fifth place, number 50, Paul Beachy. The time for race 9, 1 minute 19, 44.9. Those numbers again, race 9, a win for number 1, Peter Baker, followed by 6, 31, 14 and 50. We move on to race 10, still with the P75 solo class. We have Daniel Bell, number 68. We don't have 79, Cyril Jones. You may have heard me say earlier, he took a nasty tumble at the classic event down at Nailsworth, down near Gloucester, last Saturday night. And Cyril did some damage to his shoulder, so he's not with us this weekend. Willie Tuskin, number 80. 81 is Bernie Waterfield. 106 is Paul Evans, well-known name in the Speedway world there. Number 121 is Paul Mandry, and number 141 is Ged Roll. So, dare I say, Paul Evans may be the man watching this. Number 106 in the middle, in the black leathers, with the yellow helmet, but anything can happen in pre-75 racing. Away we go, Paul Evans, just a little bit off the line, but no problem, he moves as they go into the first turn. So Paul it is who leads down the back straight by some 30, 40 metres already as they go into the bottom turn for the first time. Paul Evans it is then, who leads from second place. Willie Tuskin, number 8, is third place. 121 is Paul Mandry. But it's Evans out there in a class of his own in this one, who leads by some 60 metres as they go into the bottom turn for the second time. Evans it is, off the bend. Half distance. It is Paul Evans, the man from the Stourbridge up there in the Midlands. West of Birmingham, if you're not familiar with the geography of the Midlands. Paul Evans it is. And Paul just slows it down on the last bend as they go into the last lap. But a comfortable lead over number 80, Willie Tuskin. We've got a spill on the bottom turn, and the yellow flag's out. And Paul goes past for the last time. We have a rider down. Hopefully he's going to be okay, just slid to earth. But Paul Evans it is who takes race 10. From in second place, number 80, Willie Tuskin. Race 10, sponsored by Balfour Beatty. A win for number 106, Paul Evans. In second place, number 80, Willie Tuskin. In third place, number 81, Bernie Waterfield. The time, 1 minute 22 and 1/5, 1 minute 22 and 1/5. A speed of 43.2, 43.2. Close one. Race 11, pre-75 solos, sponsored by BKS Stone. Race 11 on the line. On the Guthridge on the outside, and it is Ian Guthridge who leads. The man from Coventry leads down the back straight for the first time by some 30 or 40 metres. So, once again, we've got a Midlander up front. Ian Guthridge it is by some 30 or 40 metres from the pack as they go past us for the first time. Second place at the moment is Roy Hazelden, number 364. Behind him in third place, as they went past us anyway, was Donald Fenner up there, but it's Guthridge who leads into the bottom turn. Right, I think the lap scorers have put the phone back on the hook. That's a message for the clerk of the course, incidentally. Right, we move into the last lap with Guthridge leading. Roy Hazelden there in second place. Behind him in third place it was, it was all pretty close. But Guthridge comes off the bottom turn and takes that race 11 easily from in second place, Roy Hazelden, number 364, and in third place there, John Wallace, number 180. The official result of race 11 in a moment, that race sponsored by BKS Stone. Go Dottridge. In second place, number 364, Roy Hazelden. In third place, number 180, John Wallace. In fourth place, number 32, Arnold Fenner. In fifth place, number 11, Mark Haycock. And in sixth place, number 681, Chris Berwick. That event sponsored by BKS Stone. The race time was 1 minute 20 and 1/5. 1 minute 20 and 1/5. A time of 44.3. That's Gerald Smitherman's, by the way, and with involvement from a lot of other people, so top class gear, I can vouch for that. GTS Racewear of Telford, sponsor race 12. Matthew Klassen, once again, the veteran Matthew Klassen, number 196, out in race 12 with Chris Still, number 82, Kevin Taylor, number 126, Rob Bradley, number 64, Mark Busey, number 73, Paul Simmons, 31, Barry Bates, number 1, and a non-starter is number 19, Lee Bundock. Race 12 comes to line. The bike Rob Bradley's on, incidentally, number 64, is the one that Paul Cooper won the 2001 championship on 2 years ago when Paul won it. That's the very bike he won it on. So Rob Bradley, 64, on the championship winning bike of 2 years ago. Hey, pretty close as they go into first turn. So, Chris Still it is, on the outside, on the inside, number 31 is Paul Simmons. So it's Simmons in the red bit, Chris Still in the Union Jack, and Still it is, who's just got the advantage. They go down the back straight. But Simmons is on the inside, so who's it going to be as they come off the bend? It's all very close. Simmons on the inside, Still on the outside, and Simmons hard into the top turn on the flag. Just gets the advantage. It's Simmons who leads, and Chris Still now in second place. Rob Bradley back in the pack as we look to the bottom corner with the last lap flag at the ready. It's not over yet, but it's Paul Simmons with the advantage as they go into the last lap. Chris Still in second, Rob Bradley there in third. Rob, a man who does everything, solo, sidecars, you name it, he can do it. Right, we look into the last turn and we see the man who's going to win race 12 come off the bend, number 31, Paul Simmons. Second place goes to Chris Still, third to Rob Bradley, fourth place to Matthew Klassen, and following Matthew Klassen we have Mark Busey. The official result in just a moment. Win for number 31, Paul Simmons. In second place, number 82, Chris Still. In third place, number 64, Rob Bradley. In fourth place, number 196, Matthew Klassen. In fifth place, number 73, Mark Busey. And in sixth place, number 126, Kevin Taylor. That's race 12, sponsored by GTS Racewear. The winner's time was 1 minute 17, 1 minute 17, a speed of 46.1. Those numbers again for race 12, 31, 82, 64, 196, 73, 126. We move on to race 13. Non-starter, number 133, Carl Squirrel. So we have Lee Pitman, number 201, Steve Lee, 93, David Knowles, 67, 75, Lee Street, 33, Richard Smith, number 5, Craig Willis, and number 4, the addition to the program, I think is Martin Harris. I'll get that confirmed in just a moment. Race 13, sponsored by Cathy Pope. This is going to be close because we have ex-champion Lee Street, ex-champion Richard Smith, champion to be one day. He's got to win it one day. Number 67, Dave Knowles. Race 13, this is going to be a cracker. Away we go, and a good start from Richard Smith. Martin Street, who leads as they go into first turn. Street from Smith. And lots of great letters in this one. Hard to pick them up, but it's Lee Street out in front, Richard Smith there in second, David Knowles in third as they go into the bottom turn for the first time. That's the 1, 2, 3. Street, Smith, Knowles, following Knowles there, in fourth place, number 93. And that is Steve Lee. But at the moment it's all about Street and Smith, both former champions. Lee Street tries to hold off Richard Smith, but Richard, the hard man, tries to go through on the inside on the bottom turn. Does he get there? No, he doesn't. Lee Street holds the line. So Street, Smith, Knowles, that's the 1, 2, 3 as they go into the bottom bend. Last lap flag at the ready, and it's still anybody's race. Here comes Smith again, up the inside, and really hard into that top turn. Tries to go through on the inside of Lee Street, but Lee's having nothing of it. What is he? Richard goes to the front, so it's Smith who leads into the last turn. Street in second place, David Knowles in third, but what a tremendous 250. Richard Smith gets there, Lee Street gets second, David Knowles gets third, fourth place goes to number 93, Steve Lee. But that was a cracker, and they both enjoyed that. They shake hands, they go down the back straight, and yeah, that was good stuff. Richard Smith and Lee Street, both former British 250 champions, of course. 13, in my opinion anyway, the best race we've had today so far. A win for number 33, Richard Smith. In second place, number 75, Lee Street. In third place, number 67, David Knowles. In fourth place, number 93, Steve Lee. In fifth place, number 201, Lee Pitman. In sixth place, number 5, Craig Wallace. And in seventh place, number 4, the addition to the programme, Mark Harris. That race sponsored by Kathy Pope. The time 1:13 and 4/5, 1 minute 13 and 4/5, a speed of 48.1. Race 13, numbers again, 33, 75, 67, 93, 201, number 5, number 4. Race 14, we don't have Neil Taylor, 173. We do have Graham Thomas, another ex-British champion, 314. Jason Stott, former champion, number 94. Number 80, Will Tustin. 70, Gary Wells, 44, Sam Flowers. Daniel Slater, number 8, 24, Mark Woods. Thomas and Stott, how many times over the years have we seen these two battle it out in a 250 race? Usually with Mark Wadsworth somewhere in attendance, but first leaders, they go down the back straight, Jason Stott, but Graham Thomas is there in second. These two, they know each other like the back of their hand. They've raced against each other for about 13, 14 years now. Graham, of course, former bantam racing champion as well as 250 British champion. It is Thomas in second place, but Jason Stott leads. Two Midlanders, 1-2 at the moment. Stott then by about 20 metres. Into the bottom turn for the second time, Graham Thomas there. Close behind, in third place, number 70, Gary Wells. But Stott it is, pulling out a few metres as they go down the back straight, and Graham Thomas doesn't look to have the answer in this one. It is Stott from Thomas, and there's nothing Graham can do about it. Jason Stott just pulls away as they go into the last lap. Gary Wells there in third. In fourth place still Daniel Slater, but providing he doesn't do anything silly on the last turn, this is going to be a win for number 94, Jason Stott. Jason it is, a little bit wide, but he gets there. Scotty wins it. Graham Thomas in second, third place goes to Gary Wells, then Daniel Slater, behind him number 24, Mark Wood, and number 80, Will Tustin. So, 94, Jason Stott. In second place, number 314, Graham Thomas. In third place, number 70, Gary Wells. In fourth place, number 8, Daniel Slater. Fifth, number 24, Mark Woods. In sixth place, number 80, Will Tustin. And in seventh place, the addition to your programme, number 681, Chris Berwick. The time, 1:15 and 2/5, 1:15 and 2/5 time, 47.1, and that race sponsored by RTS Racing. That's the Taylor business down there at Eldersfield, or up there at Eldersfield I should say. Race 14, 94, 314, 70, 8, 24, 80, 681. Race 15, we have the current British champion. He won it in 2003, he won it in 2002, Adam Shipp, the man to beat. We've got Steve Syrett, Ian Pope, Sam Morbey, Mark Evans, John Wallace, and Keith Strudwick. We don't have Colin Mansley, number 666. The man to watch, number 16, Adam Shipp. Away we go, and Shipp leads the result into the first turn, or does he? It's all very, very close. And Adam Shipp actually doesn't lead as they go into the first turn, but he's coming on the outside, and here comes Shipp up the inside. So as they cross the line for the first time, it's going to be Shipp leading, but only by a whisker. From in second place, Keith Strudwick, number 124, but Shipp's in the front, and he's just going to pull away. Adam Shipp, we always know, Shipp with 2 P's. Right, Adam Shipp, just showing why he is British 250 champion. 40 metres up on the pack, Keith Strudwick leads the pack behind Keith Strudwick. Is Steve Syrett, number 62. Once again, the last lap flag at the ready. And Shipp just slowing it down a little bit on the top bottom turn. Has the race in his pocket. With Keith Strudwick still there in second place. But Adam Shipp, once again, just slows it up, looks behind it, knows he's got it in the bag. Shipp wins race 15, followed by Keith Strudwick. 124 behind Keith Strudwick, Steve Syrett, and behind Steve Syrett, Mark Evans, the man from Winsford in Cheshire. 16 a win for number 16, Adam Shipp. In second place, number 124, Keith Strudwick. In third place, number 62, Steve Syrett. Fourth, number 28, Sam Morbey. Fifth, number 81, Mark Evans. And sixth, number 71, Ian Pope. Race 15, sponsored by New Track. That's David Jane Lord up there in Lancashire. And the time, 1 minute 15 and 2/5. 1 minute 15 and 2/5. A speed of 47.1. Race 15, the numbers again, 16, 124, 62, 28, 81 and 71. The race sponsored by New Track. Race 16, back with 1,000 sidecars, left-hand sidecars, and a couple of non-starters in this, numbers 19 and number 151. In fact, we've got 3 non-starters, and the other non-starter, I think, is Billy Penfold. Yeah, we don't have Billy Penfold and Will Offham, number 1, 2, 3. So we just got Mike Downs, 114, Clive Holland, 27, Chris Downs, number 81. And as in the first one, we have number 27, Clive Holland, Steve out in front. And, in second place there, Chris Downs and Steve Downing, and behind them, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. But at the moment, it looks as though Clive Holland and Steve Fish, number 27, heading for the second win of the afternoon. At half distance, they have 40 metres up. The second place crew, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. The Clive Holland outfit, incidentally, powered by Yamaha. As he goes into the last lap. Chris Downs getting a little bit wide. And outfit sponsored by Weblake. Good British twin there. And in third place, number 114, Mike Downs with a Honda Fireblade. So 3 totally different engines powering these outfits. As number 27, Clive Holland takes the checkered flag. Second place goes to number 81, Chris Downs. And third place goes to number 114, Mike Downs. So I think we'll just confirm that. A win for number 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish. In second place, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And in third place, number 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. Race 17, 350, Gareth Hickmott, Rob Drewton, Walker, Taylor, Mears, Peters, Davey, Colcott. Taylor won. Then it's the first turn entrance, Mark Taylor, who leads round the outside though. It's, well, into the first turn, it is Taylor, but only by a whisker. as they cross the line for the first time. And Mark wide outside line. Getting a little bit close to the fence on that first lap. This is going to be a cracker. Dave Mears pushing Mark Taylor, but it's Taylor who loses. Mears in second. That's the third place man, Gareth Pitman. So I'm trying to watch the races at once. It's Taylor out in front. Dave Mears still pushing in the last, but as they go into the last lap, Taylor shoots out this one in the bag. He's a 20-metre lead. Over second place man, Dave Mears behind him, Gareth Pitman. Down the back straight for the last time. Last lap flag will go down and in for the tail enders. The checker flag at the ready, and Mark Taylor gets his second win of the afternoon. Second place goes to Dave Mears, number 139. Third place goes to number 7, Gareth Pitman. Fourth place to number 3, Tony Davey. Behind Tony Davey, we have Gordon Walker. But race 17, sponsored by the Butcher's Arms. A very, very convincing win there for number 170, Mark Taylor. 17, Mark Taylor. In second place, number 139, Dave Mears. In third place, number 7, Gareth Pitman. Fourth, number 3, Tony Davey. Fifth, number 84, Gordon Walker. Sixth, number 21, Rob Geisden. Seventh place, number 67, John Chaldicott. And in eighth place, number 45, James Peters. Race 17, sponsored by the Butcher's Arms. The time, 1 minute 12 and 1/5, 1 minute 12 and 1/5, a speed of 49.2. Race 17 then, the numbers again, 170, 139, number 7, number 3, 84, 21, 67 and 45. We move on to race 18, depleted field. We don't have number 150, 33 or 52. So we are left with number 16, Mike Webster, number 68, Daniel Merrick, 213, Terry Massingham, 90, Ben Morbey, and number 4, Kevin Buck. Away we go. All riders from this one, Terry Massingham on the inside. Terry it is who leads on the first turn, but he's passed on that first turn exit by Ben Morbey, and Ben Morbey leads, Massingham second, Buck in third. That's the order as they go into the bottom turn. Morbey it is who leads, being chased on the outside by Kevin Buck, and Kevin Buck trying to go the long way around, but it's Morbey still with about a 5-metre lead, but Buck got the drive out of the top turn. He's through on the inside, and Kevin Buck it is who takes it up. Kevin Buck then leads from Ben Morbey as they come off the paddock turn. In third place we have Daniel Berry from the onside with number 2 and 3, Terry Massingham. But Kevin Buck has got through and with a lap and a bit to go. He looks to have the race in the bag. He's 40 metres up on Morbey as he goes into the last lap. Kevin Buck it is who leads then from Ben Morbey in second. In third place, number 68, Daniel Berry from behind him, Terry Massingham. So the field getting strung out a little bit just for 4 of them. It is going to be a win for number 4, Kevin Buck. Second place to number 19, Ben Morbey. Third place to number 68, Daniel Berry. And fourth place to 213, Terry Massingham. Race 18, that race sponsored by Checkers. For number 4, Kevin Buck. Second place to number 90, Ben Morbey. Third place to number 68, Daniel Berry. And fourth place to number 2 and 3, Terry Massingham. Race 18, sponsored by Checkers, in a time of 1 minute 15, 47.3. Those numbers again for race 18, 4, 90, 68 and 213. Steve Higgins, Mike Peters, John Cox, Simon Davey, Chris Ward and Matt Etherington. I'm told Simon Davey is coming out on Dad's bike. So Simon Davey will of course be riding Tony's bike, and that is number 3. Simon Davey on Dad's bike, number 3. Simon Davey, not number 131. So, where's Mr. Denham? Right on the inside, Lewis Denham on the inside gate. And are we going to see the 15-year-old do what he did in the first race and just clear off and leave them? Well, some very, very quick riders in this one. Simon Davey is one of them. But Lewis Denham, right on the inside gate, number 81. It's going to be Denham into the first turn on. Not takes her up and over the road. Denham on the inside, Etherington right around the outside. But as it goes down the back straight, it's Davey who leads just by a whisker into the first turn. Denham comes through on the inside and Denham leads it with Davey in second place. That's the one through. Matt Etherington. But this is quick stuff. This is really quick as they go down the back straight for the second time. Once again we see the 15-year-old out in front. Lewis Denham it is who leads from Simon Davey in second place. It is still Matt Etherington. Pitman there getting a little bit close to the fence as they come out of the cutting turn, but he still holds on to that fourth place. But we look to our left and it's Denham who leads, getting it a little bit wide, but it's still Denham by some 40-50 nearly. And James Matt Etherington getting a little bit close to the fence as they come out of the bottom turn, but everything under control. As we look across the checkered flag at the ready, the man who's going to win it. 2 rides, 2 wins today for number 81, Lewis Denham. In second place, number 3, Simon Davey. Third place, number 5, Matt Etherington. And 61 there, Chris Ward getting very, very close to the fence as they come out of the bottom turn. But no harm done. Race 19 then, sponsored by CJ Flooring. And the winner, that man again, 81, Lewis Denham. Denham in second place, number 131, Simon Davey. He was riding number 3, but that's his dad's bike. He'll be sharing a bike for the rest of the meeting. In third place, number 5, Matt Etherington. 4, 161, Steve Higgins. 5th, number 17, Tim Mount. 6th, number 61, Chris Ward. 7th, number 37, Mike Peters. That race sponsored by CJ Flooring. The time 1 minute 12 seconds, 49.3, 49.3. There's numbers again for race 19, 81, 131, number 5, 161, 17, 61, and 37. Sponsored by CJ Flooring. We're back with the pre-75 solos, race 20, and the man in front, Paul Evans. So, Evans leads, but only by a whisker. Peter Baker trying to come through on the inside. And Evans very, very wide on the top turn, and Baker's through on the inside already. And Evans gets right, and Evans goes down on the back straight. So, we've got Peter Baker now leading. And Evans on his feet, he's okay. Get back in the race, no doubt, ex-Speedway rider. He's a hard man, he's Paul Evans. So, back in the race, but right at the back. So, Peter Baker who leads. From in second place now, number 174, that's Ian Guthridge. So, Evans back at the back of the field in 5th place as they go into the last lap with Peter Baker leading. Number 1, Guthridge there in second place, number 174, behind Ian, number 11, Mark Haycock, and behind him, number 14, Roy Cox. Then we have Paul Evans just riding around getting some points, but the man who's going to win it, number 1, Peter Baker, takes the checkered flag. Second place will go to number 174, Ian Guthridge, and third place will go to number 11, Mark Haycock. Race 20, sponsored by Construction Contract Services. Official result in a moment. I hope the guy on the motorcycle with the lights on got the message. If he didn't, we'll repeat it. On Peter Baker. In second place, number 174, Ian Guthridge. In third place, number 11, Mark Haycock. In fourth place, number 14, Roy Gum. And in fifth place, number 106, Paul Evans, having taken that tumble on the second lap. The time for that one, 1:17 and 2/5, 1:17 and 2/5, a speed of 45.9. So race 20, sponsored by Construction Contract Services, a win for number 1, followed by 174, 11, 14 and 106. Right, we turn over a few pages now to race number 21, still with the pre-75s. Ken O'Brien is a non-starter. We have number 180, John Wallace, 32, Arnold Fenner. 681, Chris Berwick, 50, Paul Beachy, 364, Roy Hazelden, and 31, Chris Sindole. Race 21 then, into the bottom turn for the first time. All very close as they come off the bend, but Arnold Fenner is number 32 leading, 31 there. In second place already because Roy Hazelden, number 364, comes through on the inside to take up that second place. So, the order to go down the back straight is 32 Arnold Fenner, 364 Roy Hazelden. And Fenner it is at half distance. Roy Hazelden trying all he knows to get on turn. 31 Chris Sindole there in third place, but it's still Fenner leading as they go down the back straight. Once again we see the last flag ready, and this race isn't over yet. It could be any one of these leading two. Roy Hazelden comes up the inside and very close. Roy Hazelden it is then who takes it up on the last lap and pulls away as they go down the back straight. Arnold Fenner still there in second spot, but this looks like it's going to be a win for number 364, Roy Hazelden. No, he wins it. Second place goes to Arnold Fenner. Third place to Chris Sindole. And we'll do that an official result just in a moment. If you want to buy a video of this meeting, two guys I've known for a long time, both video in the meeting, both very good quality. You can either get one off John Young, or you can get one from Bob's Videos. As I say, I'll guarantee the quality. I've known them both for years, and I've never seen a bad tape yet. So you've got your choice, Bob's Videos or John Young, for your video of today's meeting, or indeed for tomorrow's meeting as well. I'm not sure whether they're doing two separate ones, or whether we're doing a video of the weekend. I think probably a video of the weekend. So, choice of videos there, either John Young or Bob's Videos. Right, we're on to race 22. There's three riders in this one, as you can see. And leading as they come off the bottom turn for the first time is Willie Tustin, number 80. Followed by Gary Hazelden, number 6. Half distance, the order still the same, but Willie Tustin, number 8, Gary Hazelden, number 6, number 81 there, Bernie Waterfield. There's three riders in this one, race 22, sponsored by the Essex Air Ambulance. When you're doing this job, you always look for the interval. After race 33, there's an interval. I like a comment in the programme. I've never seen it. I mean, we've all drafted last 30 odd years and I've never seen the comment. Please let the officials go to the front of the queue for the refreshments. Believe me, that is really good, because I've stood in queues before now, and then you get back and they've run 6 races without you, you know. So 10 out of 10 to the organisers for putting that comment in the programme. Much appreciated. So race 22, a win for number 80. Willie Tustin, this is official. In second place, number 6, Gary Hazelden. And in third place, number 81, Bernie Waterfield. That event, sponsored by Essex Air Ambulance. Those numbers again are 80, number 6, and number 81. And a host of others in the 250 class. I think at one time Shropshire had won the 250 about 12 years out of 13 or something. But always like 250 racing. Tremendous 250 entry here today. And in race 23, we have Dave Knowles, Gary Wells, Barry Bates, Craig Wallace, Daniel Slater, Kevin Taylor, and Rob Bradley. Away we go. Race number 23, sponsored by Yamaha UK. website address in the program. I'm not going to read it out. I'm sure you can go on the website for all the Yamaha requirements, the sponsors of race 23. All close as they come out the bottom turn, but it's David Knowles who leads. In second place there, as they went past us, was Daniel Slater, but we got Rob Bradley challenging. They're all challenging, but David Knowles looks to have this one sewn up out on his own. Nice tight line out the bottom turn. Bradley it is now, comes through into second. In third place, Gary Wells, but David Knowles, the man from York, 30, 40 metres up as they go into the bottom turn with a lap to go. It is still David Knowles leading. His father used to race, but of late, David has been doing all the racing for the Knowles family. Does 1 or 2 operations, and David Knowles always goes very, very well, and I really am surprised that he hasn't won a British title yet. He really deserves one, and one day this lad's turn will come. David Knowles at 67 wins it. 70, Gary Wells is second. 64, Rob Bradley third. And we'll leave the lap scores to give us the official result of the rest. At 23, race 23, the race sponsored by Yamaha UK. No doubt about the winner, number 67, David Knowles. Second place, number 70, Gary Wells. Third, number 64, Rob Bradley. In fourth place, number 8, Daniel Slater. In fifth place, number 5, Craig Wallace. And in sixth place, number 126, Kevin Taylor. The time for race 23, 1:16 and 1/5, 1 minute 16 and 1/5, a speed of 46.6. Number 19 is a non-starter, number 23 is a non-starter, and number 173 is also a non-starter. 681 is an addition, that's Chris Berry, and number 4, Mark Harris. But the man they've all got to beat in this one, well, we've got Lee Street in this, but we also have the current British champion, Adam Shipp. So, Street was champion 3 years ago, Shipp was champion in 2001, he was champion in 2002, get me years right, and he was champion in 2003. So, Shipp and Street, without a doubt, the big two in this race, with all respect to the others. Who's it going to be? It's Lee Street. And Adam Shipp just getting a little bit cross-threaded on the bottom turn, but no problem. But Street seems to have the upper hand just at the moment. Adam Shipp snapping at his heels. Tries to come alongside on the outside on the bottom turn. Street, a tight line. Shipp trying a wider line. Adam probably trying to lock it up and come back on the inside as they go down the back straight, but Lee Street's having none of that. We got a lap and a bit to go, and Lee Street still in command, but Shipp trying to come through very, very tight on the bottom turn. Into the top turn, and Shipp on the inside of Lee Street, and they're absolutely side by side, nearly locked together. But Street comes out the better, but Shipp will try, I'm sure, to go through again on the inside, or will he try the outside? No, he's going to... Oh, he's given up. Lee Street wins it, Adam Shipp second. That's probably unfair to Adam Shipp to say he's given up, but Lee Street takes that one. Adam Shipp second. The big two finish 1-2. We'll give you the official result in just a moment. That one was sponsored by a website, http, all the strokes, Race 24, a win, as we saw, for number 75, Lee Street. In second place, number 16, Adam Shipp. In third place, number 73, Mark Busey, and in fourth place, number 71, Ian Pope. In fifth place, the addition to your program, number 4, Mark Harris. The time, 1 minute 15 and 4/5, 1 minute 15 and 4/5, a speed of 46.8. That's race 24, numbers again, 75, 16, 73, 71, and number 4. We move on to race 25. We've got Mark Wood, Sam Morbey, Paul Simmons, Matthew Klassen, Lee Pitman, Chris Still, Mark Evans, and Will Tustin. Race 25, sponsored by Roy Simmons Engineering. So, no British champions or former British champions in the 250 class in this one, but it's going to be close with Sam Morbey, Paul Simmons, Matt Klassen, and the rest of them. Lee Pitman. Who's it going to be? You've got your favourites. I'd like to see the old veteran Matt Klassen have a win, but go on. Take slow, hold start, first one of the afternoon, and we'll have a little bit of repairs to the start gate, and the race will be rerun. I went to the riders' brief, and they did say if they stopped a race, they would run the next race and then go back to the one that was stopped. Whether or not that applies with a full start, I'm not sure. But the clerk of the course will put us right. Right, we got a well-known man with 500 SIDECAR racing. Lewis won the title back in 1979, and he won it again in 1981 when my own club, Shropshire Grass Club, ran it up at near Action, just south of Shrewsbury. Man himself, Clyde Cardy. Clyde, nice to see you at a motorcycle meeting. I think the last time I probably spoke to you was on the mic when you won the title 22 years ago. Unbelievable. Nice to see you. What have you been doing with yourself?
Well, thank you. Trying to earn a living, basically, ever since, I suppose. This is the first grass track I've been to since I came here last year, and it's nice to see somebody putting everything on the line and running an international meeting.
Clyde, I used to be at meetings every week, but I officially gave up this job 4 years ago. Thanks to Jeff Moorcock, I'm here today. I walked on the field and I literally went, wow! It looks absolutely superb. Tapes, and we've got riders coming to the line for race number 25. So the lineup in race 25, Mark Wood, Sam Morbey, Paul Simmons, Matt Klassen, Lee Pitman, Chris Gill, Mark Evans, and Will Costin. Right, we've officials just we've got a problem with the magnet or something on the start gate. Just soon get this sorted. Just a minor technical hitch. Race 25. Just looking through the program, as I said earlier, we do have an interval. A short interval after race 33 that gives the officials time to calculate the qualifiers for the semi-finals and the finals, and it gives me a chance to shut up for a few minutes. So that's the bit I'm looking forward to, the interval after race 33. Right. Clerk of the course indicating that we've still got a minor problem with the start gate. We've got all the technical people here with the right officials on the start line calling riders in now for the rerun of race 25. And go on, we have Mark Wood, Sam Morbey, Paul Simmons, Matthew Klassen, Lee Pitman, Chris Still, Mark Evans and Will Costin on the line. Away we go, clean break. And a good start there. It'll look like Will Costin who got a good start as they go down the back straight. It is close as they go into the first turn. Who's it going to be as they come off the bend? Pitman's up there, but it is number 81, Mark Evans, the man from Winsford, who leads. And, well, Mark, I'll be pleased with this if he gets this one, because the moment he's 40 metres up on the field. Lee Pitman's up there, but it's Mark Evans leading, and Evans in trouble. Oh dear me. So, Paul Simmons goes to the front. Simmons will tossing up there. But, dear me, that is disappointment for Mark. All the way down from Cheshire, and a mechanical problem when you're in front. It doesn't come much harder than that. Right, we look to our left. Still it is. Simmons leading from in hot pursuit there. Chris Still, behind Chris Still. Will Tustin into the last lap. Simmons looks to have this sewn up 40 metres in front as they go into the last turn. Checkered flag at the ready. Off the bend, it is a win. For number 31, Paul Simmons, he gets there. 82 is Chris Still in second. Third place go to Will Tustin. And that is race 25. 5. The official result, a win for number 31, Paul Simmons. In second place, number 82, Chris Still. In third place, number 80, Will Tustin. I've given the wrong number there, I think. Try again. I'm allowed one deliberate mistake, you see. A win there for number 31, Paul Simmons. In second place, number 82, Chris Still. In third place, number 80, Will Tustin. In fourth place, number 196, Matthew Classen. In fifth place, number 24, Mark Woods. And in sixth place, number 28, Sam Morbey. Race 25, sponsored by Roy Simmons Engineering. The time, 1 minute 17 and 3/5. 1 minute 17 and 3/5. A speed of 45.7. Those numbers again, 31, 82, 80, 196, 24 and 28. Over the page to race 26, still with the 250s non-starter, number 666, Colin Mandry. So we have Steve Syrett, 62, Keith Strudwick, number 124, Richard Smith, 33, Sam Flowers, 44, Jason Stott, 94, Graham Thomas, 314, 93, Steve Lee. Hey, the lineup, Richard Smith, ex-champion, Jason Stott, ex-champion, Graham Thomas, ex-champion. This is going to be a cracker. Into the first turn, and it's all very close, but Richard Smith comes out in front with Thomas Earl in second, Stott in third. So the former British champions are 1, 2, 3 at the moment, with Smith leading the pack. Thomas snapping at his heels, and here comes Stott, trying to come through on the inside of Graham Thomas, switches to the outside. So it is still Smith, Thomas, and in third place, the former British champion, Jason Stott. Well, Graham Thomas trying to get around the outside of Richard Smith, but Richard had in front of it. Those three leading the bunch. Steve Lee leading the chasing pack. At the big three, 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and Jason Stott just dropping off the pace just a little bit as they go into that bottom turn. A lap and a bit to go. Smith has it all under control. So, it is Richard Smith with just 3/4 of a lap to go, followed by Graham Thomas. Followed in third place by Jason Stott. Still, that's the 1, 2, 3. Checkered flag at the ready. It is going to be a win for number 33, Richard Smith. Second place goes to Graham Thomas. Third place to Jason Stott. Fourth place by a whisker to Steve Lee. But race 26, sponsored by Bert Harkins Racing, the winner number 33, Richard Smith. 33, Richard Smith. In second place, number 314, Graham Thomas. Third, number 94, Jason Stott. Fourth, number 93, Steve Lee. In fifth place, number 62, Steve Syrett. And in sixth place, number 124, Keith Strudwick. Race 26, sponsored by Bert Harkins Racing. The speed, 1 minute 14, 1 minute 14, 48 miles an hour. That's race 26, 1:14, 48 miles an hour. Right, race 27, just 3 outfits. We don't have Billy Penfold, we don't have Dominic Doyle, and we don't have Graham Hilton. So, away way to go. Just 3 chairs in this one. Can he repeat the performance of earlier? Clive Holland and Steve Fish, of course, won the first 2, and it looks as though they're going to win this one the way they're going at the moment. 40-50 metres up into the bottom turn. So, Holland and Fish are in. In second spot, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And in third spot, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. So, with all respect to the others, Clive Holland and Steve Fish really in a class of their own here today. Interesting to find out what happened to Billy Penfold and Will Hoffman. They had a good ride first time out and then have disappeared, obviously. I would think some sort of mechanical problem as the last lap flag goes out for the leading crew, Clive Holland and Steve Fish. And Chris Downs and Steve Dowling, I thought they were going to go straight on for them, but no problem. And Mike Downs and Nathan Brown there in third spot. Once again, third time this afternoon, third win for Clive Holland and Steve Fish, crew number 27. In second place, number 81, Chris Downs and Steve Dowling. And in third place, number 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. Daniel Berwick, Tony Davey, Kevin Buck, Lewis Denham, Matt Etherington, Gordon Walker, Gareth Hickmott. Well, Kevin Buck going very, very quickly this afternoon, but can he do anything about this 15-year-old? Number 81, Lewis Denham. Denham, Buck, those are the big 2. What about Gareth Hickmott? I went through a period where I used to have a guess who was going to win, and they always used to break down, so I better shut up. Right, away we go. Good start there for Tony Davey. A really good start, and here comes Denham round the outside, and Denham it is who leads. Buck in second, Davey in third. That's the 1, 2, 3 as they go down the back straight. This lad is just unbelievable, he really is. Lewis Denham leads it. Second, in third place, Matt Etherington. I just like to stop talking and just watch this lad because he really is incredible. He reminds me of Peter Collins when Peter Collins was 16, and that's a long, 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 long time ago. Let the youngsters come on the stage. I mean, one of the first youngsters I ever spotted when he was about 16 or 17 was the late great Chris Busey. And Peter Collins, when he was 16, he was obviously going to the top. Gerald Short, when he was 16, he was obviously going to the top. And this lad, Lewis Denham, well, he's got to go to the top. Tremendous stuff. Lewis Denham, he leads. Kevin Buck there in second place. And Denham really just has it all his own way. Checkered flag, big wavy, number 81, he wins it. Second place, number 4, Kevin Buck. Third place was number 5, Matt Etherington. Behind Matt Etherington, Gareth Hickmott. It's race 28, all about that young man again from China, number 81, Lewis Denham. He wins it. The race sponsored by Hygienic Coatings. Official result coming up. A win once again for number 81, Lewis Denham. In second place, number 4, Kevin Buck. In third place, number 5, Matt Etherington. Fourth, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. In fifth place, number 3, Tony Davey. In sixth place, number 68, Daniel Berwick. In seventh place, number 84, Gordon Walker. And in eighth place, number 67, John Chaldicott. Race 28, sponsored by Hygienic Coatings. The time, 1 minute 11 and 3/5. 1 minute 11 and 3/5. Time 49.6. If I'm down there in the break, and you see me, I'm the one with the pink armband. Half pint always goes down well. Race number 29. Who's it going to be? Dave Mears, Simon Davey, maybe? Ben Morbey going very well. This could be close. Simon Davey, 131. Takes you off the way around. Good start is there for David Mears, and David Mears it is who leads. Davey around the outside coming through for second. No, he doesn't get that second spot. Tim Mount, I think, up there as well. But as we look to our left, it is, without a doubt, number 139. Davey in second. Tim Mount in third. Morbey in fourth. Let's see. Dave Mears it is by 30, 40 metres over Davey in second at half distance. 139. David Mears. Second place still, 131, Simon Davey. In third place, Pitman. In fourth place, Ben Morbey. Looking to our left, lapping a bit to go. Dave Mears, way out in front. Still there in second place, Simon Davey. Morbey, chasing Pitman. Morbey trying to go through on the inside of Tim Mount on the top end, but he's having none of it. We look to our left. Checkered flag, the winner, race 29, 139, David Mears. Second place is going to go to Simon Davey. It's Floats for third. Who's going to get there? 17, Tim Mount in third. Fourth place goes to number 90, Ben Morbey. 139, Dave Mears. Second place to number 131, Simon Davey. Third place to number 17, Tim Mount. Fourth place to number 90, Ben Morbey. And fifth place to number 21, Rob Ghoston. The time for that one, 1:11 and 4/5, 1 minute 11 and 4/5, 49.6, race 29, sponsored by Laser Motor Company. The numbers again, 139, 131, 17, 90 and 21. Race 30, still with the 350s. A class lineup, including number 170, Mark Taylor. Mark's had 2 rides, 2 wins. He's up against John Cox, Chris Ward, Terry Massingham, Keith Webb, Steve Higgins, James Peters and Mike Peters. Well, go on. Mark having a superb afternoon so far. 2 very convincing wins. And, well, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins race 30 as well. Mark Taylor, number 170, riding the RTS, of course, made by his father. And the tapes go up and away we go. And Taylor is on the inside, he takes it up there. Mark Taylor leads a little at the first turn. And I'm looking at John Cox. I expected John Cox to be up there somewhere, but he's back in the pack as they go into the paddock turn for the first time. But Taylor totally dominating this one. Second spot there is number 161, that's Steve Higgins. But it's Mark Taylor with about a 40 or 50 metre lead as they go into the paddock turn for the second time. The bunch all together, but Taylor looking superb as he goes into the second half of the race. Will losing the bench still, Steve Higgins, number 161. Behind Steve Higgins, number 213, Terry Massingham. Once again, the last one flag, as far as mechanical problems, Taylor up for his third win of the afternoon. Still there, Higgins second, Massingham in third. We look to our left. Mark Taylor with about half a lap advantage over the rest of this really. First the checkered flag, the number 170. Mark Taylor, followed by number 161, Steve Higgins in second. Good scrap for third, just getting the third spot there, number 213, Terry Massingham. Race 30, sponsored by Bob's Videos. A win, once again, for the third time this afternoon, number 170, Mark Taylor. ECU, please go to the jury tent, which I believe is right at the end of the grass field. You probably know where it is better than me. That's Tracy from the ACU. Could you please go to the jewellery tent, which is at the bottom of the grass field? Don't ask me which grass field, please. Oh, near the entrance, I'm told. Near the entrance, okay? So that's Tracy from the ACU. Could you go to the jewellery tent at the bottom of the grass field near the entrance? Thanks very much. Race 30, the official results: a win for number 170, Mark Taylor. Second, number 161, Steve Higgins. In third place, number 213, Terry Massingham. Fourth, number 45, James Peters. Fifth, number 61, Chris Ford. And sixth, number 37, Mike Peters. Race 30, sponsored by Box Videos. Time 1:11 and 3/5. 1:11 and 3/5, 49.6. Over the page, race 31. 375, and Paul Ellis, you'll recall, had a spill in his previous ride. Still got some points, came in I think about fifth. Still got some points, but it's Evans who leads this one. Let's hope he doesn't make a similar mistake in race 31. Evans leads, pushed along once again by Peter Baker, the man who pushed it along in the previous ride. So Baker chasing Evans as they go down the back straight, and Baker goes through on the inside of Paul Evans. He might have gone too far, then Evans might come back on the inside, which he does. So Evans holds the place. 80 seconds, got to third, got to 1, 2, 3, behind them. Number 11 is Mark Haycock. Well, Evans with the advantage, but it's not over yet. Peter Baker, once again, pushing hard, goes through on the inside on the bottom turn, and this time he may hold it, or does he? No, again, Evans comes through on the inside. What a cracking race between these two. Evans and Baker. What's going to happen on the last turn? I hope they all demolish each other. Right, Baker it is, who goes in, and once again, Evans on the inside. Tremendous last turn. Evans gets the checkered flag. Number 106. Number 1, Peter Baker finishes in second place. Ian Guthridge, number 174, third. And number 11, Mark Haycock, in fourth place. So, good pre-75 race there. Nice to see him shake hands. Paul Evans, 106, wins race 31. Sponsored by Marriages. I'd like to know what Marriages is. What a win for Paul Evans. In second place, number 1, Peter Baker. Paul Evans, of course, number 106. Peter Baker in second place, number 1. In third place, number 174, Ian Guthridge. Fourth, number 11, Mark Haycock. Fifth, number 6, Gary Hazelden. And sixth, number 14, Roy Gombe. So race 31, sponsored by Marriages, in a time of 1:17 and 2/5, 1:17 and 2/5, 45.9. Those numbers again, 106, number 1, 174, 11, 6 and 14. We move on to race 32, still with the pre-75s. Ken O'Brien, number 55, is a non-starter. So we have John Wallace, Arnold Fenner, Paul Beachy, Roy Hazelden and Chris Sindole. Well, all very close as they come off the bottom turn, and it looks like Roy is going to be just in the lead. Yeah, Roy Hazelden just in the lead. Andrew Fenner trying to go around the outside. John Wallace up there as well. But it is number 364, Roy Hazelden, leading as they come off the paddock turn for the second time. Roy's still out in front, followed by Andrew Fenner, number 32, and number 180, John Wallace. Once again, we see the last lap flag, and Roy Hazelden it is who leads from Arnold Fenner in second place, John Wallace still there in third. But it is going to be a win for number 364, Roy Hazelden. He takes the checkered flag in second place by a whisker, 32, Arnold Fenner. Race 32, sponsored by NM Holland. sponsors of race 32, M.M. Holland. The official result, a win for number 364, Roy Hazelden. In second place, number 32, Arnold Fenner. In third place, number 180, John Wallace. In fourth place, number 31, Chris Sindow. And in fifth place, number 50, Paul Beachy. Race 32, the time 1:23 and 2/5, 1:23 and 2/5, speed of 42.6. The race sponsored by M.M. Holland, and the numbers again are 364, 32, 180, 31 and 50. We move on to race 33, non-starter number 79, Cyril Jones. If you've just arrived, you may not know that Cyril had a nasty tumble last weekend at the classic grass track at Knowles on the Saturday night, and he's done some damage to his shoulder. So unfortunately, the veteran from Telford, not with us today. So we have Paul Mandry, Bernie Waterfield, Chris Berwick, Willie Tustin and Daniel Berwick. Race 33 sponsored by PB Contractors. And the Starline officials not happy with somebody who's touching the tape. I must say the start have been absolutely superb today, so all credit to the boys on the start line, and our starter in the unit above us. Spot on. Willie Tustin then leads this one by about 30 metres from Paul Mandry, number 121 in second. This is the last of the heats for the solos, and after the interval we'll be having semi-finals and finals with a presentation down on the rostrum, which is near the beer tent. I like the layout here today. Everything you do, you go to the beer tent. The tombolas by the beer tent, the trade stalls are by the beer tent, the video people are by the beer tent, and the presentations by the beer tent. So 10 out of 10 to the organisers. Not that I'm drinking, because I'm driving to the digs tonight, and with a bit of luck, if they'll have me, I'll be back for tomorrow. Right, we're into the last lap with Willie Tustin. Way out in front. Checkered flag at the ready. Race 33, sponsored by PB Contractors, is going to go to number 80, Willie Tustin. In second spot, it is going to be Paul Mandry, number 121, followed by number 81, Bernie Waterfield, and number 681, Chris Berwick. B3 a win there for Willie Tustin, number 80, followed by 121, Paul Mandry, 81, Bernie Waterfield, and 681, Chris Berwick. Race 33, a time 1:21 and 3/5, 1:21 and 3/5, a speed of 43.5, and that race sponsored by PB Contractors. The numbers again are 80, 121, 81 and 681. Short interval now, and if officials do go for refreshments, as it says in the programme, can you please let officials go to the front of the queue? They have to get back to their positions. Straight race, points are not carried forward, between 81 Lewis Denham, 170 Mark Taylor, number 4 Kevin Buck, number 139 Dave Mears, number 5 Matt Etherington, number 7 Gareth Hickmott, number 90 Ben Morbey, and number 161 Steve Higgins. Race 38, the pre-75 solo final, will be between the following riders. Again, a straight race. Number 1 Peter Baker, number 80 Willie Tustin, number 364 Roy Hazelden, number 174 Ian Gutteridge, number 106 Paul Evans, number 32 Arnold Fenner, number 6 Gary Hazelden, and number 81 Bernie Waterfield. There's numbers again for race 38 for the Roy Bell Trophy. Numbers 1, 80, 364, 174, 106, 32, 681. Right, race 34 on the line. First semi-final, first 4 riders go to the final. We have As I said, number 16, Adam Shipp, the current British champion. We have number 75, Lee Street, who was British champion a couple of years ago. We have number 67, David Knowles, the man from York, who surely one day will win that 250 British title. We have number 94, Jason Stott, again a former British champion. Number 70, Gary Wells. 196, the veteran, Matt Etherington. We have number 93, Steve Lee. And last but not least, 124, Keith Strudwick. So, those are the riders for the first semi-final, 250. How well we go? First four to the final. Into the first turn, they're all absolutely together and they all get round safely, or do they? Yes, they do. So as we look across, it is Adam Shipp leading the pack by about 20 metres. As they go into the first corner, it is Shipp leading the rest of them very, very close. Shipp leads, Stott in second. And in third place is Lee Street, but we're looking at Thomas. Thomas back. He's in the second one, of course. Get the facts right. So we got Adam Shipp now about 30 metres up on the chasing bunch. In second place, it is Jason Stott still. In third place, Lee Street, top four only, and there's a tremendous battle for that fourth place. Fourth goes through, fifth and sixth don't. We've got a lap and a bit to go. It is Adam Shipp, way out in front, number 16, followed by number 94, Jason Stott, in third place. It is still number 67, David Knowles, in a tremendous scrap there for the fourth spot. As we look to our left, checkered flag at the ready. Who's going to get the fourth spot? No doubt about the runner. Number 16, Adam Shipp. Second, number 94, Jason Stott. Third, number 67, David Knowles, and very close to fourth. We'll leave that up to lap scorers, but whoever was fourth will go through. But it was close. But Shipp goes through. Stott goes through. Knowles goes through. The official result coming up. 16, Adam Shipp. Second, number 94, Jason Stott. Third, number 67, David Knowles. Fourth, number 75, Lee Street. And the lads who didn't qualify in fifth place, number 70, Gary Wells. In sixth place, number 93, Steve Lee. In seventh place, number 124, Keith Strudwick. And in eighth place, number 196, Matt Etherington. So the official result, meeting. So, a lot to go for in this 250 event today. So riders making their way up to the start. We've got one or two of them. One or two more, and we'll be away with race 25. So, race 35, we've got half of them. We are looking for number 31, Paul Simmons. 33, Richard Smith. 314, Graham Thomas. Number 82, Chris Still. 8, Daniel Slater. 64, Rob Bradley. 62, Steve Syrett. And number 5, Craig Willis. That's the lineup for the second semi-final, 250. Still got one or two to come, I think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got all 8. So, who's going to get through to the final from this one? Not only do they get a cup, but they get an Anthony claim as well, which will be protected by David Knowles and Anthony after the last race. Into the first turn. Once again, incredibly close, but Richard Smith it is. Who makes the break? Richard Smith then leads. As they come off the volunteer, Graham Thomas up there on the inside of Graham Thomas, number 62 is Steve Syrett. Thomas around the outside, comes through in second place. Steve Syrett in third place, Paul Simmons in fourth, but out in front, way out, former British champion. Number 33, Richard Smith, got in like a train. Half the race complete, and Thomas coming under pressure now from the other two. Into the top turn, Thomas then in second place, as they go down the back straight for the third time. Last lap flag at the ready. Richard Smith, it is, who leads by 20, 30 metres. Thomas in second place, coming under pressure on the inside there. From number 62, Steve Syrett, and Syrett just misses out, going by on the inside on the top turn. So it is still Thomas in second place, but the man out in front. Number 33, Richard Smith, goes through the final. No doubt about that. Smithy wins it. Number 33, Thomas second, 314. Steve Syrett in third, and in fourth place was Paul Simmons, number 31. So those four go to the final, where they'll join the four from the previous race. Race number 39 on your programme, 250 final, and that should be one of the best 250 finals, well, we've seen in this country for a long time. That includes the British final, because real class field. Race 39, 250 final. Yep. Going to win for Richard Smith, number 33. In second place was number 314, Graham Thomas. In third place, number 62, Steve Syrett. In fourth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. In fifth place, number 64, Rob Bradley. Sixth, number 8, Daniel Slater. Seventh was number 82, Chris Still. And eighth was number 5, Craig Wallace. That race sponsored by Kathy Pope. And there's a bike cover to the winner, as indeed there was in race 34. So race 35, the four qualifiers for the final. 33, Richard Smith. 314, that's Graham Thomas. 62, Steve Syrett. And number 31, Paul Simmons. We move on to the last heat of the 1,000 sidecars. Still only 3 outfits. Billy Panfold is a non-starter. Graham Hilton's a non-starter, and Dominic Doyle's a non-starter. So we have the same 3 outfits. Again, it is going to be Clive Holland and Steve Fish, number 27. Away they go. They've won all the races so far. And indeed, it is crew number 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish, who's take it up on the first turn. So the order remains unchanged, as it has been for the previous 1,000 left-hand races. The man whose crew that have dominated the meeting, Clive Holland and Steve Fish. Number 81 there, getting a little bit wide for stand, and Steve Dowling, but no problem. They're in second place, not in third place. We have Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. So win there once again for 27, Clive Holland and Steve Fish. Second place, 281, Chris Downs and Steve Downing. And third place, we've got a 114, Mike Downs and Nathan Brown. 27, 81 and 114. That race sponsored by Vesra Brake Pads. I'm not sure whether I gave you the time for race 35. I think I did, but go on, we'll repeat it anyway. It was 1:14. The time for race 35 was 1 minute 14, a speed of 48 miles an hour. More people here today to see this race, because I'm sure it's going to be top quality entertainment. The weather's good for tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get a big crowd tomorrow for the International. And as I say, if, a lot of people, of course, work on the Saturday, but if more people could have made it here today, I'm sure they would have really enjoyed the racing, because it's been top class racing so far, and we've got the finals to come. So here we go. Who's going to win race 37? Lewis Denham in Incredible. 15 years of age. And he's still got time to run round in the interval. Mark Taylor, who I was talking to in the interval and said really enjoying his day. 30 years of age. All the girls down to my left want to wish Mark a happy birthday. Number 4, Kevin Buck. 139, Dave Mears. Number 5, Matt Etherington. Number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Number 90, Ben Morbey. And 161, Steve Higgins. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Denham, young Denham, 15, or Mark Taylor, exactly twice his age? Or is it going to be Kevin Buck, or one of the others, Dave Mears, Matt Etherington, Gareth Hickmott, Ben Morbey, or Steve Higgins? Well, I think, provided they don't have any mechanical problems or any mishaps, the money's got to be on Lewis Denham and Mark Taylor. Mark looks absolutely on the ball today, hasn't put a wheel wrong. Lewis a little bit more flamboyant. And as I said earlier, that lad, he does remind me of the Collinses, the Fuses, the Shorts, when they were 16 many, many years ago. And the Simon Wiggs, of course. So, 350 final. Denham, Taylor, Buck, Mears, Etherington, Hickmott, Morbey, and Higgins. Mark Taylor wants to come to the line, green flag. Clark, of course, is happy. Man on the start, pushes offside. Arms down, and away we go. Denham turning second place in the round outside turn for the first time, but it's Mark Taylor. Chased by the 15-year-old Lewis Denham. Taylor on the inside, Denham on the outside. Off the bottom turn, Denham's on the inside of Taylor, but it's Taylor. The Panthers don't know anything about Mark Taylor. Mark had an absolutely superb day. He's won his 3-8. Denham's won his 3-8. It's absolutely all on this final. Denham trying to come through on the inside from Taylor to Mears. That's 1-2-3. And he got through in 4-4. Right, Denham is Matt Etherington. But Denham trying all he knows. He's got to be inside of Taylor, but Taylor's having done of it. Holds him off, but here comes Lewis Denham again, absolutely full rock. But now Denham through on the inside of Easy. Taylor on the outside, Denham on the inside, and Lewis Denham turns away. 20 metres up there for Lewis Denham, Mark Taylor there in second. In third place, Dave Mears. What a cracking 350 final. Element and Taylor second, big wheels all round. Dave Mears third. Wow, that was a superb race. Absolutely superb. Just a pity that one ought to be first, one ought to be second. But I was talking to Mark in the interval. Lewis walked past. I said, let this bloke win. He's double your age. Your day will come. But he said something like, okay. Mark and his dad just said, no way. So what a super 350 final. Come on, give this lad a big round of applause. We're going to see a lot of him. Everybody will be able to say, I saw Lewis Denham when he was 15. And that lad, believe me, is going right to the top. They all deserve a big, big round of applause. Cracking 350 final. They don't come better than that. Yeah. Number 37 on the programme, sponsored by Motorex Oils. A win, as we all know, for number 81, Lewis Denham. Second, number 170, Mark Taylor. Third, number 139, Dave Mears. Fourth, number 4, Kevin Buck. Fifth, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Sixth, number 5, Matt Etherington. Seventh, number 90, Ben Morbey. And eighth, number 161, Steve Higgins. Those numbers again, race 37, sponsored by Motorex Oils. A win for number 81, Lewis Denham, with Mark Taylor, number 172nd, and 139, Dave Mears third, followed by 4, 7, 5, 90, and 161. By far the quickest time of the day, as you'd expect. 1 minute, 9 seconds, 51.4, 51.4. By far the quickest time of the day for the 350 final. They don't come better than that. We move on to race 38. We'll give you the qualifiers for race 39 just as soon as we have them. I think the lap scores have actually got them. It's just me that hasn't had time to write them down. The P75 for the Roy Bell Award. Line-up, P75s. Number 1, Peter Baker. Number 80, Willie Tuscan. 364, Roy Hazelden. Number 1, 740 in Guttridge. 106, Paul Evans. 32, Ronald Fenner. Number 6, Gary Hazelden. And number 81 is Bernie Waterfield. So that's the lineup for the 375 final. Well, Paul Evans had a tumble early on, as we all know. Can he come back and win the final? It is a straight race, remember. Straight race. Right, so here we go with the 375 final. Who's it going to be? Good start. The Paul Evans. And he's got to lead as he goes the first four alongside him, or nearly alongside him anyway, with number 1. And that is the man who's been chasing all day, Peter Baker. But as we come off the bottom turn for the first time, it is Evans. Baker on the inside though, trying on the inside, got the third. In fourth place is number 32, Arnold Fenner, but it's a tremendous battle again between these two. And Evans leads as they go in the bottom turn, but Peter Baker, I'm sure he'll come back. He does, he tries to come back on the inside. And Evans has got a problem, I think, and Evans is out of it. Oh, dear me. Probably a chain or something comes off on the bottom turn, and Paul Evans is out. So, we're left with Peter Baker out in front by some 20 metres from in second place still there, number 170-40 in Guttridge. In third place, number 364, Roy Hazelden. That's the 1, 2, 3. And, well, Paul Evans, just really bad luck. And from where I'm standing, I can't see if it's I can't see if it's a chain or what. But no doubt about the winner, Peter Baker, number 1, he wins the 375. Second goes to 1740 in Guttridge. Third goes to Roy Hazelden, number 364. And the lap scorers will tell us the rest. So, the 375, sponsored by Roy Bell for the Roy Bell Trophy, and results as follows. Before we give you the result of that one, we'll just run through the qualifiers for the 250 final again. I'm sure everybody knows if they're in it or not, but in case anybody's missed out, we'll give you the qualifiers for race 39, the 250 final, then we'll give you the official result of the pre-75 final. Right, race 38, the official results, a win there for number 1, Peter Baker. In second place, number 1740 in Guttridge. In third place, number 364, Roy Hazelden. In fourth place, number 32, Arnold Fenner. In fifth place, number 80, Willie Tuscan. In sixth place, number 6, Gary Hazelden. And in seventh place, number 81, Bernie Waterfield. Race 38, sponsored by Roy Bell. The time 1 minute 17, a speed of 46.1. Those numbers again, race 38, are numbers 1, 174, 364, 32, 80, number 6, and number 81. 250 final. And if you thought the 350 was going to be a cracker, this one is going to be equally as good. I'm sure of that. It's for the new track trophy, but we have David and Christine Perry here, obviously from Antigua, and they've very kindly given a complete frame kit, and the winner will get the Antigua frame kit today. New track used to be Dave Lord, of course. The new owners of New Track are Ray Dean and Mike Dean, and will be joined on the rostrum by Mike Dean, who will be presenting the trophy. Awards will be presented as soon as possible after this race, so if you'd like to come around, see all the boys who've done the winning, give them a cheer. The rostrum is right outside the beer tent, so you can combine giving them a round of applause and having a quick half at the same time. 350 final, what a lineup, what a lineup. Sponsored by New Track, the lineup is 16, Adam Shipp, British champion, 2003, 2002, Adam already on the line, keen to go. 94, Jason Stott, former British champion. 67, David Knowles. I've said many times this afternoon, young David's day will come. He will one day be British champion, I'm sure of that. 75, Lee Street, British champion 3 years ago. Richard Smith, British champion about, 5 years ago, correct me if I'm wrong. Graham Thomas, double British champion 10 years ago. Won at the Bridge North for the first time. 62, Steve Syrett. 31, Paul Simmons. So what a lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 British champions, plus 3 other guys right at the top in the 250 class in British cross track racing today. So who's your money on? Obviously, I'd like to see Graham Thomas. I'm not biased, but I'd like to see Graham Thomas win. He only lives about 2 miles from me, the other side of Shrewsbury, and I've known Graham since he was a little lad, and he's a big lad now. He's 6'2", and he's such an unassuming guy. Obviously, all the Shropshire crowd here today would love to see Graham Thomas win it, but he's against Richard Smith, Lee Street, Jason Stott, Adam Shipp. I know I keep repeating it. The only big name missing from there is obviously Mark Wadsworth, and Mark's retired. Or so we thought, until he had a one-off ride at the British final last year. But Mark Wadsworth, undoubtedly the best 250 rider of all time, 13 times British champion. He's down there in South Shropshire now at Ludlow, looking after his dog and what have you. But if he was here, then the pack would be complete. But what a lineup we have here today for the 250 final. So, who's going to win it? Adam Shipp, going superbly well today. Richard Smith never gives an inch. If Richard can get on the inside, he's away. Jason Stott, first time I saw Jason, I think, was in the Intercentre in 1988. I think it was 88, and he rode for the Midland Centre at Whitchurch in the Intercentre. It might have been 89, but certainly about 14 years ago, and Jason, of course, went on to be British champion. Adam Shipp came to Shropshire last year to the Minsley Club, and he won his first of 2 British 250 championships. Won again this year in Lancashire, the current British champion, Adam Shipp, number 16. Is he going to be Shipp? Who is he going to be? Away they go, and a clean break in the first turn, and it is absolutely all prepared for, but it's Smith as they come out of the turn. And Richard Smith it is, but here comes Shipp up the inside of Irvine. But Richard Smith it is, Shipp on the inside, and Shipp it is, who takes it up. Jason's still up there as well, but it's Shipp it is, but here comes Smithy. And Shipp gets it all wrong, and Adam Shipp goes down. Oh no, we've lost Adam Shipp over on the far side, and he hasn't moved. I think we might have a red flag. Yes, we do. We have a red flag. So, Adam Shipp taking a tumble over on the far side, but he's okay. And yeah, Adam's okay, that's the good news, but the race is stopped, and of course it hadn't completed 3 laps, so we will be having a rerun. Well, I've just had it confirmed from the clerk of the course. The stewards heard the protest, and the stewards have decided that they would uphold the clerk of the course's decision. So unfortunately for Adam Shipp, he doesn't go in the final, but what a super day's racing he's had, and nice to see that the procedure was adhered to and everything went through in the proper way. But unfortunately for Adam, he won't be in the final. So it's Jason Stott, Dave Knowles, Lee Street, Richard Smith, Graham Thomas, Steve Syrett, Paul Simmons. Where we go? Smith. Richard Smith it is who leads the big around the first turn, but Graham Thomas is up there as well. David Knowles is up there, they're all up there as they go into the bottom turn. Graham Thomas on the outside, Simmons on the inside, but it's Smith who leads. Richard Smith, Jason Stott, and Stotty and Graham Thomas nearly ever coming together as they go into the top turn, and Stotty now in a second. Thomas back to third, but here comes Graham again. But it's Richard Smith leading from... In second place, it is still Jason Stott. And Jason Stott is going like a train. He really is. He's through the inside of Richard Smith. Not easy. Nearly takes Richard's front wheel. But he's still there. Richard Smith back to third. Thomas through on the inside into second. We're in for a last lap and it's still anybody's race. Richard gets it all locked up on the bottom turn. But Stotty, absolutely superb. It's hard to believe this lad's been racing 250s about 14, 15 years. Here comes Smith, back through in the second. Graham Thomas back to third. That's the 1, 2, 3. But it's Jason Stott, the champion about 5 years ago, who's going to win the 250. Jason Stott wins it. Richard Smith second. Graham Thomas third. Fourth place, Steve Syrett. But wow, no doubt about the winner, Jason Stott. And I would have expected to see Jason in the top three, but I might not have put my money on him to win that one, but he's won it. So Jason Stott wins the new track trophy, and he wins the train kick from Antig as well. And I'm just looking to my left, and Richard Smith. Give us all away. Well on, Richard. But the winner is Jason Stott. Well on, Graham. Number 94, Jason Stott, the winner of the 250 final. Again, a cracking race. As I've said before, the people who've come today, I'm sure you've enjoyed the racing. Just a pity that the people who are all coming tomorrow couldn't have made it for the weekend, because they missed some cracking racing. Great 350 final, great 250 final. Come and join the boys down on the rostrum by the beer tent. Give them a round of applause. Have a half at the same time, and just show them how you appreciate the day's racing. I'll try and get a word with each one of them, and we'll see you down there in just a few minutes. Right, a message from the clerk of the course. I know I haven't given you the result of the 250 final, but a message from the clerk of the course. All officials and first aid, please stand down, and we'll give you a call when we have the practice session for the 500 international sidecars. That will be a little way away. I think the meeting's finished a little bit early. Been some super racing, just 1 or 2 spills, but nothing of note. No one hurt, and yeah, spot on. So we'll give you the result of the 250 final. Confirmation of the result of race 39, the new track 250 final, with the antique frame going to the winner, and the winner is number 94, Jason Stott. In second place, number 33, Richard Smith. Third, 314, Graham Thomas. In fourth place, number 62, Steve Syrett. In fifth place, number 75, Lee Street. Sixth was number 67, David Knowles.
We have Mike today in the new truck. We all know Dave moved on, and I understand you've taken over the new truck badge.
Yeah, we have.
We've had it for about a year and a half. Pitman was runner-up down when coming through and we'll get there at the end.
Right, thank you very much. Another guy I want to introduce. I've known him donkey years, used to be a top rider. Come on, Team Dave Mears. Come on, give me a round of applause. 15 years ago, he came to a Richard meeting, looking for 250, 350, 500. He won every heat, every semi, every final, and the unlimited. He won 12 races in one day. Right? Very much right. Well, the long time ago, I don't know what it was. Maybe a bit more. I can't remember what. You're a very young man then. David Kelly, so these two guys are going to serve us and present you will get a lot of feedback on radio mics, but these two guys are going to present the awards for the 250. We came to 8th place. I know Adam at the top one in the final. He does get some money for 8th place. Adam Shipp with us. We got Adam. Probably doesn't realise he has the money to come. No. Adam, if you can hear me, there's a level. 7th place in the 250, all 7. These guys probably don't realise they've got some money. Then the next guy here, David Knowles. I've given up your stinky throwing up. Remember guys, it's not because I want to remember that, but we're trying to get reception okay. Right in the 250, Lee Street. Lee Street. We'll probably come riding up on the paddock in just a minute. No, everything's on. Welcome to 250. Steve Syrett.
250s are up in protest.
No, Stephen, I'm doing very well here. Head of the 250. I know he's here. He's from Shropshire. We always want money. Graham Palmer. How long have I known you? I come in this morning, looked it up, I thought, magnificent. Would you like to ride?
Yeah, actually, it's a little bit smaller than what I wanted, but well,
it's 10 years since you won the British final, twice. When's the next one?
when I decided to buy a new bike.
It's a big thing to do today. Is that one left?
Graham Thomas.
Second today, another former British champion. I always thought one day he was going to get to the top, and he's a hard man. Cracking guy, Richard Smith.
Hey! Okay, Richard.
How long since you won the title? 96?
98.
98?
Very good.
When are you going to win another?
About 23 championship first.
I know you would, that's the big mystery of the day. Why haven't you got to 350?
It's just
Someone have a race and have a good laugh and get up there with these boys.
It's quite hard to
race with 350 as well, so
I'm getting old.
Wait a minute, getting old? He's in the what? He's about 30 years older than you. The winner of the 250 gets the new track award, and this magnificent frame. David, tell us a little bit about this. Walk around. Just walk around and you'll be okay.
Yeah, very good. Right. It's a new frame we developed with the monoshop. It's based on the 500, which we've been doing for several years, and it's adapted now with just 250 motors. Using technology we've already used on the 500, and also brought that in with the grid shop.
Right.
He really was, he was 20 years old. He can't remember this. All the riders come from the Midlands. Anybody agree? Jason Stott! I'm going to jump up there. It is right, and they carry us all over these fairs. Jason, I don't know, that's 1988. British champion, off-road racing now, on the occasionally. Are you going to come back full-time, or what are you going to do?
I don't know, I have to make my mind up yet, I'll see how I get on. Maybe I'll try and do a few more next year. I'm quite happy at the moment, just doing a few and enjoying it, rather than getting into the big tiring for.
I know what it feels like. You've got to climb your frame. Tell us what you're going to do with that.
That's enjoyed it. I'm supposed to get an engine boy, give it a go, and see how I get on with it.
Cracking bloke, Jason Stott.
Big round of applause. 1, 2, 3, 250. I think we've heard something where the mic picks up better.
Yes, okay, yes.
I'll get out of the way.
Thank you.
Syrett. Sorry, Paul. Videos being done by John Knight and Rob's Videos. Steve both one of us over there, and Luke Coffin, just a bit more. Okay, we'll move on to 3.
This is 350.
Dave Mears.
Second day in the 350. It was his birthday yesterday.
I see him 3-4 times.
Nobody was going to win for a while. Second today, what a tremendous day. Mark Taylor. Simon Davey, this guy, he's in the same league, believe me, he's incredible. He's on the 350, he's 15, he's not 16 yet, are you? There you go. He's 16 next year. What can you say? Lewis Denham! He didn't win. He defended too quick. Right? We did. Excited this morning. Look at this thing. That's incredible. So, I assume it's... Thank you very much, Mark, for doing the engine. It's a bit of meeting, right? I tell you what, Lewis, he's old enough to be a dad. When you're 16, I know you're 16 later in the year. July the 17th. Right. This guy, he's going to the top. There's only one guy that's trying to meet him, and he lives about 5 miles from me, and his name's Jack Hargreaves.
Well done, lad. Well done, lad. Well done.
For the Royal Trophy. Promise we'll get this move for tomorrow. Big old good round of applause over there. Yes, give a round of applause for today. In the 300 line, Roy Hazelton. They are placed on the rostrum. Second today, Harley's been around. Nobody at the end. We're looking at the program for the 1978 European final Edinburgh. And this guy was riding in that meeting. Ian Guttridge. And the winner of the 375 SIDECAR.
Thank you very much for all the support. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Some good racing today, particularly before 11. Any comments?
Unfortunate tonight, but we've got out here right now. Statistically, I think I'm right in. And coordinated to continue. Right, mate. Thank you.
Some good racing behind racing today. Firstly, 1, 2, 3, SIDECAR, Ian Guttridge, and my wonderful friend. Give him a big round of applause.
Here we go, the rest of the engine. No, that's all we got.
One thing I didn't mention was in the 250, Captain Pope has given some bits to 3 guys, 2 semi-final winners and the winner of the final. And they were Richard Smith, Jason Stott, and Adam Shipp. The winner of the SIDECAR here, over the SIDECAR, Dave Mears, Mick Downs, and Dave Brown. Second day, Chris Downs and Steve Darling. We can come back and if there is right, there they are, it's an invitation. One person, loads of time cards, 1, 2, 3, thanks on, well done. And the representative and hopefully the sound will be a little better. We're going into Bloomberg and Knowles on the outside. It's quick into the first turn, but it's a long, long way in that first turn, but it's Knowles. Mark Reach, leads through, Bill Foster's Matt Etherington, Stott through Strudwick. And into the first turn. And Graham Thomas it is, who goes to the front and they go into the bottom corner on the top turn. And he's got it on that tremendous stuff. Takes go up, here we go. First turn, wow, it's all very, very close. A good start there for Mike Pish. It's just unbelievable. So it's Simmons in the red bit. Briscoe in the Union Jack, and still it is. Who's just got the advantage. They go down the back straight. Both former champions. Lee Street tries to hold off Richard Smith, but Richard, the hard man, tries to go through on the inside on the bottom turn, and really hard into that top turn, tries to go through on the inside of Lee Street, but Lee's having nothing of it. How many times over the years have we seen these two battle it out in a 250 race? It's, well, into the first turn, it is Taylor, but only by a whisker, as they cross the line for the first enemy for the first turn on top. Takes her up and over the goes down the back straight. It's Davey who leads just by a whisker into the first turn. Denham comes through on the inside and Denham leads it with Davey in second place. Peter Baker trying to come through on the inside. And Evans very, very wide on the top turn, and Baker's through on the inside, or is he? And Evans gets right, and Evans goes down on the back straight. Bottom turn into the top turn. And Shipp on the inside of Lee Street, and they're absolutely side by side. Must have a win, but go on. Graham Thomas, ex-champion. This is going to be a cracker. Into the first turn, and it's all very close, but Richard Smith comes out in front with Thomas. Right, away we go. Good start there for Tony Gates. A really good start, but here comes Denham round the outside. Yes, Peter Baker, once again pushing hard. Goes through on the inside on the bottom turn, and this time he may hold it, or does he? No, again, Evans comes through. And away we go. First four to the final. Into the first turn, they're all absolutely together, and they all get round safely, or do they? Yes, they do. Adam Shipp leading the pack by about 20 metres. As they go into the first corner, it is Shipp leading the rest of them very, very close. Shipp leads, Stott in second. Well, this will be presented by David Mears and Andy. after the last race into the first turn. Once again, incredibly close, but Richard Smith it is. As they come off the ball and turn, Graham Thomas. Denham's in second place as they go round that top turn for the first time, but it's Mark Taylor. Chased by the 15-year-old Lewis Denham. Taylor on the inside, Denham on the outside. Off the bottom turn, Denham's on the inside of Taylor, but he's Dave Mears. The Panthers didn't do anything about Mark Taylor. Mark had an absolutely superb day. He's won his 3-8. Denham's won his 3-8. It's absolutely all on this final. Denham trying to come through on the inside. That's 4-2-3. And he's got the fourth race behind his Matt Etherington. But Denham trying all he knows. He's got up the inside of Taylor, but Taylor's having none of it. Holds him off, but here comes Lewis Denham again, absolutely full rock. But now Denham through on the inside of Izzy. Taylor on the outside, Denham on the inside of Lewis Denham pulls away. 20 metres up now for Lewis Denham, Mark Taylor there in second. In third place, Dave Mears. What a cracking 355 though. Denham in second, big wheels all right, third. Then fourth place is number 32, Arnold Benner, it's a tremendous battle again between these two. And Everett leads as they go into volunteer, but Peter Baker, I'm sure he'll come back. He does, he tries to come back on the inside. And Everett has got a problem. See if it's a chain or what. But no doubt about the winner, Peter Baker, number one. He wins the 375. He's going to be shit. Who's he going to be? Away he goes. And a clean break in the first turn. And it is absolutely all to play for. But it's Smith as they come out of the turn. And Richard Smith it is, but here comes Shipp up the inside of Irvin. But Richard Smith it is, Shipp on the inside, and Shipp it is, he takes it up. Jason's still up there as well, but it's Shipp it is, but here comes Smithy. And Shipp gets him all wrong, and Adam Shipp goes down. Oh no, we've lost Adam Shipp over on the far side. Where we go? Smith. Richard Smith it is who leads as they go around the first turn, but Graham Thomas is up there as well. David Knowles is up there, they're all up there as they go into the bottom turn. Graham Thomas on the outside, Simmons on the inside, but it's Smith who leads. Richard Smith, Jason Stott, and Stotty and Graham Thomas nearly ever coming together as they go into the top turn, and Stotty now in a second, Thomas back to third, but here comes Graham again. But it's Richard Smith leading from... In second place, it is still Jason Stott. And Jason Stott is going like a train. He really is. He's throwing the inside of Richard Smith. Not easy. Nearly takes Richard's front wheel. But he's still there. Richard Smith back to third. Thomas through on the inside into second. We're in for a last lap and it's still anybody's race. Richard gets it all locked up on the bottom turn. But Stotty, absolutely superb. It's hard to believe this lad's been racing 250s about 14, 15 years. Here comes Smith, back through in the second. Graham Thomas back to third. That's the 1, 2, 3. But it's Jason Stott, the champion about 5 years ago, who's going to win the 250. Jason Stott wins it. Richard Smith second. Graham Thomas third.